Morning, friends. Today, yet I'm back with one very interesting topic. Basically, I have got the request from lot many viewers basically to make a video on various condition of moon. Look, I have made a general video and in lot many videos I have discussed about the planet moon, but let me make I think some more clarification with regard to moon basically. As far as I think, before we start the topic, I request all of you to please, I think, subscribe the channel, put a like, share with your friends and family members. If you have any feedback, any questions, you can drop down in the comment section. If you are willing to take professional consultation or want to study astrology professionally in a one-to-one on a Zoom video conference with me, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number, which is I'm dropping on the description center. You can find there. You can message me and we can further discuss later things. And friends, I think today, when we talk about the moon, we need to understand that everything begins with the moon and everything ends with the moon. Okay, so moon nowadays is a very important planet in lot many aspects because, like sun is also very important, Jupiter is very important. Because moon is one of the biggest foundation in the birth chart. In the natural development, we can only see moon as a fourth lord of happiness, mind, mother, nourishment, upbringing, your private life, your emotions, your love life, your creativity, your thinking capacity, your ability to experience lot of things in your life. Knowledge is very important. Look, without moon, you cannot imagine the birth chart. Okay, moon is very important in lot many ways. And to understand whether the moon is in good condition or bad condition in your chart, and let's say your chart may be very dynamic, your chart may be having lot of good things in the chart, but somehow moon is very disturbed. You are not able to capitalize the strength of the moon or ability. Let's say moon makes you a very restless, a bad decision maker, bad in terms of love life, emotions, observation qualities. Like when you have a bad moon, your sun becomes helpless. Sun doesn't, your soul might have brought lot many good karma from the past life. Jupiter is good. But just because your mind is not in that condition to extract the good things from that plan. Okay. Moon is money, moon is family, moon is your house, moon is your artistic talent. Moon is the ability to stay calm, composed, peaceful in your life, balance in life. Let's say mother factor is very important, emotional factor is very important, money factor is very important in your life, artistic career, I think validation from others. So, in which conditions basically moon we can apply basically? There are further conditions. First of all, I'll make you aware that through moon, basically, we get your name alphabet. Chandra Rashi tells you about the which alphabetical name. There will be most of the people whose name will not sound according to the nakshatra you are born with. Okay, this is precisely I'm giving you a unique term basically. Let's say your moon is basically placed in XYZ nakshatra. Okay, moon is placed in XYZ nakshatra, and somehow that nakshatra lord happens to be the sixth lord, eighth lord, 12th lord of your birth chart, and a newborn baby is born with him. So whenever you cast the name of that child knowingly, unknowingly faces the challenge and heat of that nakshatra. So the best thing is I would like to suggest to all parents basically who are expecting their baby or who are likely to have their children in their life, always don't cast the name on the moon based nakshatra, rather cast it in Sampattara nakshatra. Second nakshatra from the birth moon nakshatra. Okay, second, 12, 11th and 20th nakshatra. This nakshatra basically no matter is it a bad house lord or a good house lord, is bound to give you the expansion, the positive vibrations in your life. Okay, as per the Navtara Chakra Paddhati, those who have seen my Navtara Chakra video, that is the whole and soul of the birth chart. It's the foundation, and everything is hidden in that zone. Okay, so you can make certain alterations in your life that will be well attracting nakshatra, prosperity, growth, and lot many things. But if somehow that planet, second nakshatra lord is retrograde, combust, and first nakshatra is, I think, in a better condition, so that also importance a very important life. Okay. So some of the people basically have a different name as per the moon nakshatra or Rashi nakshatra, and they have a different name. So what happens that whenever the Sarasati and phases of Saturn comes, or the major Mahadasha of moon comes in your life, somewhere basically you are basically sandwiched between two different vibrations. Sometimes you get the two times punishment for the same kind of mistake in the past you have given. Okay. Some people have a different name. Some people go through the numerological artificial plus minus things. Nowadays, a fashion and the trend has been coming, and they actually don't understand what your chart speaks about lot many things. Just by changing the name, adding alphabet or something like that, they will always tell you the numerological advantage. Hmm? But every number is also certainly connected with certain nakshatra, certain energy. Okay. It may give you money, fame, success in lot many way. But what happens if you add unnecessary alphabets and which simply destroys the energy of your moon? You may be very rich in your, I think, professional life, material life, but somewhere those adding nakshatras, adding alphabet may destroy the energy of some of your good planets. So you should be very careful in casting name of a newborn child. Don't unnecessarily cast a name completely in a different sign. That is a very important thing. Don't try to deviate from the course of destiny. Okay. So this is very important with regard to casting the name, the first thing. Among the 27 nakshatra, whenever moon is placed in certain nakshatra, moon itself is in a trouble mode. And this nakshatra, Ashwini, Magha, and Mula, all the nakshatra of Ketu. Ketu is very much connected with the past life. Ketu brings a lot of turmoil, challenges, lot of, I think, curiosity, and they basically fall in the fire sign. So moon is a cold planet, watery planet. You feel that your emotions, your lot of things are absorbed. Okay. It takes away the happiness of your life. So somewhere if you are born with the Ashwini, Magha, Mula. I'll not say that everybody born with this nakshatra will be discomfortable. There are a lot of factors. Mars plays a very important role. If your moon is in any Ketu ruled nakshatra, somewhere you might have done a great thing. Okay, because Ketu is the victory of your past, but it will always be like that. No. In that condition, you need to check the position of the Mars, because Ketu is the action, a shadow of Mars, of past life. So if Mars is somewhere placed badly in your chart, let's say retrograde, combust, debilitated in D9, this will bring great depression in your life. So you have to be very careful basically what things you are going through. The second important thing basically all the Rahu ruled nakshatra. And Rahu is basically limitless, clueless, sometimes directionless, sometimes it may become very selfish, may become very radical in the approach, root breaking tendencies, and sometimes in the form of modification, in form of achieving big dreams, big ambitions. They lack one thing in life, that is called stability, sustainability, devotion in life, faith in something. So moon is one of the best thing of mind, faith, devotion, consistency. And that will be hampered when the moon is in, let's say, Rahu Rud Nakshatra. Whenever you have moon in a Rahu Rud Nakshatra, Adra Sati Sadvisha, Rahu is the shadow of Saturn. Achievement, prarabdha, how much achievement you will. Rahu is in the Saturn nakshatra. So if somewhere if Saturn is combust in your chart, retrograde in your chart, now there will be very mismatch between your aspiration, your desires, and achievement in your life. Saturn will not let you go the free way, the way you have better Rahu in the chart, let's say. So basically, whenever you see the moon basically in Ketu Rahu Nakshatra, it's a very tricky condition in the birth chart. These people may go through a lot of ups and downs and lot of mismatch in married life, financial life, lot many challenges in their life. So Rahu Ketu are agent of past and future, simply. So whenever your moon is something there, that means your mind is carrying a lot of uh, advantage, disadvantage from the past life. Rahu, Ketu are something, they are very much connected with the past life. what Rahu means. Rahu means the desires which were not finished in the past life. That will be genuine desire, unethical desire. Now, what kind of desire is there? So, moon basically placed in the Rahu Nakshatra, that house happens to be the which house? And the lord of that house is placed where? So, all these things plays a very important role. Rahu Ketu are both the two different kind of mind. Ketu is the past of mind, and Rahu is the present and future of the mind. So, basically, all the eclipse and everything, basically, we see according to that. So, whenever you see moon is conjuncted with the Ketu, Ketu is something like a sponge. Moon is like a water emotion, flowing water. So whenever Ketu moon is conjuncted in the birth chart, this is a very heartbreaking conjunction in the chart. Let's say in the past life, you might have hurted lot many people emotionally in your past life. You might have been very abusive. You might have not cared about the emotional sentiments of other life. Your mind have been used in a destructive actions, provocative actions, or you might have you might have not valued the emotions, money, or mother, or something like that. You might have treated your mother or emotions of other people in bad way. So in that case, basically, you get a moon Ketu conjunction in the birth chart. And whenever you see a moon Ketu conjunction, either in a man's woman's chart, somewhere you will mark that in their family, the number of females will be higher in the family members, daughter, mother, sister, wife, and I think male numbers might be very less in the birth chart. So that kind of things basically you can somehow witness in the moon Ketu conjunction. And secondly, when you see the Rahu Moon conjunction, now Moon becomes very dramatic. I would like to say very desirous, imaginative, creative. Lot of things will have, but somewhere it will be like a situation like a Sheikh Chilli also, a daydreamer sometimes. Because if Rahu and Moon are conjuncted in the birth chart, and somewhere basically Mars is anywhere connected with the Saturn or Ketu, or somewhere Mars is combust, this moon out conjunction can give you a lot of frustration, lot of health issues, depression in your life. You set very higher benchmark in your life, shortcut in trying to achieve everything. And moon Rahu conjunction will make you a wanderer. Even moon Ketu makes you a wanderer. Sometimes your mind is completely restless. You become beyond the imagination, expectation, something high, and you either become cheated in both conjunctions. I would like to say both way. You will be somewhere get cheated in the married life, financial life. You'll be very impatient in lot many ways. So basically, all the good qualities of moon gets basically destroyed. So it's a curse. It's a curse in the birth chart. When you have moon conjuncted with Ketu Rahu, this is not a healthy combination. There are other cruel planets whenever moon is associated with planet Sun. Amavasya birth. Again, the moon is destroyed. This shows that in past life you were very dominant about other people's. You were not bothered about emotions of your other people. Maybe you're a male, female. You may be a father figure. You might have not thought about your family members. You might have not understood the point of view of other side of people. You might have lived a very autocratic life. So in this life, whenever moon is basically combust, I think have made your mother angry in the past life. You have made lot many people angry in your past life. If somehow this sun moon conjunction, let's say Amavasya, is influenced by Rahu Ketu, situation can become very dangerous in the birth chart. If Saturn or Mars joins, it becomes more uh, brutal and troublesome in the birth chart. Sometimes that can be threat to the longevity, no happiness in life. You may be very stereotype person in the life. So somewhere basically you have to be very careful, and these conjunctions, whatever I'm talking, not necessarily you have to only look in the D1 chart. Look at D1 chart, everything looks pretty good. Moon is okay, sun is okay. But if somehow in the D4 chart, whenever you need to understand the strength of a moon, go into D4 chart. Again, that is the divisional chart which speaks about your fourth house matter. Moon is a karaka of your fourth house. So if moon somewhere in that divisional chart is also conjunction with Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, Mars, and Sun, that makes a troublesome mind. And when the mind is at a troublesome zone, no matter you might have a great property, great wealth, but you will suffer in lot many areas in life unnecessarily. So that's a big indication in your life. Okay. So here basically I have given you some of the idea of the moon basically falling in a troubled zone. Then there is one more important thing that moon basically we go through the panchang, we go through the tithis we are born in. This is very less discussed topic in the Vedic astrology because moon may be placed in any particular tithi. Now tithi is the Vedic calendar dates. Vedic calendar dates. Are you born in a Krishna Paksha, dark moon phase, or Shukla Paksha? Shukla Paksha is moderately considered very auspicious for the moon. Let's say even if moon has some negative aspect, moon is in auto healing process. Auto healing process. Krishna Paksha moon is considered very auspicious in lot many ways in the material zone of life and happiness of love. And in Krishna Paksha, basically moon basically suffers a lot, and Tithi plays a very important role in the birth chart. Some of the tithis when you are born in any particular day, go put your birth details in any software. If you see any Panchang kind of software showing you, then go and check which tithi basically you are born with. Let's say if you are born in any tithi which is called Chaturthi, Navami, Chaturdashi, these all tithis are called as Rikta Tithi. Rikta means emptiness. Again, no matter you may be born with a very good moon sign in the Krishna Paksha Shukla Paksha, moon is not having any affliction in the birth chart. No Rahu Ketu, no Sun, Mars, nothing. But somehow when the moon is placed in this tithi, your tithi lord is fourth, ninth, or I would like to say 14th tithi basically. Chaturthi, Navami, Chaturdashi, especially in the Krishna Paksha. This is a very troublesome tithi. It's a tithi of tyag, sacrifice, service. Prabhu Sri Ram was born in Navami Tithi. You can see the life of that man. Despite of although he was having a moon Jupiter conjunction. So sometimes the greatest of birth chart does not deliver the result as per your expectation. Because this Rekta Tithi keeps everything, your life becomes completely. It's a payback Tithi. It's a Tithi of payback. Somewhere you are born only to pay back, you have to suffer, you have to reduce or prarabdha karma. These Tithi are basically controlled by somewhere Saturn. So that's a problematic tithi. Even if you are tithi born in the second, Dvitiya, Saptami, Dvadashi tithi, second tithi, seventh tithi, and 12th tithi, Dvitiya, Saptami, Dvadashi. So these are Bhadra tithi which is controlled by moon. Then here also if Mercury is combust or retrograde in a bad condition, debilitated, your moon becomes very problematic, mind becomes very problematic, your internal public relationship, material aspect, everything suffers in the life. You come across lot many wrong. Environment is extremely troublesome in the chart. So in Tithi context also you need to understand the position of moon. Okay. So these are some of the basic features basically I have given you, like what are the things basically you can say that moon is basically in the suffering stage. Then nowadays we are having some of more things, let's say moon is sitting in any XYZ house, let's say, and there is no planet in the next house, no planet with the moon, moon is sitting alone. There is no planet in the second house to moon or no planet in 12th house to moon. These both houses are empty. Now this can be a troublesome situation because let's say even if you are born in Purnima with the single moon in the Lagna, but the second house and 12th house are empty from the moon. Now in this condition, no matter howsoever good, clever, artistic, able person you are, your moon becomes helpless. There is no planet in support to the moon because second is expansion, 12 is background, backup. 12th house is backup of your past life, good and bad things. So if those houses are empty from the moon, basically, somehow you suffer in your life and you do not, your total potential doesn't comes out in the life. Sometimes you live a very mediocre life in the life. So again, moon also, mind needs some support of the planet either in second or 12th. But if there is some aspect of Jupiter either on 12th from the moon or second from the moon or Venus is aspecting, that can be considered good. But if the cruel planets are aspecting second or 12th, this is not a very healthy condition. Let's say Rahu or Ketu in the second from moon or Ketu are again very problematic because again you will be a very dependent life. So that was one of the important things. Let's say if This criteria is not met. There is no planet in second or 12th to the moon. Next thing, in moon may be placed in whichever house, whichever sign. Let's say moon is sitting in a any fixed kind of sign. Let's say moon is sitting in a Taurus. Now all the signs which are in the Kendra to the moon, like fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. At least there should be one planet inside the Kendra from the moon. One planet inside the Kendra to the moon to make sure that moon gets some support from the some side of the life in order to make sure the aspirations, your basic features, the purpose you are born, you achieve in your life. So if the Kendras from the moon are empty, mentally you have to put lot of efforts in the life. Mind has to work lot. But that planet should not be Rahu Ketu inside the Kendra. They are helpless. But any good planet should be, especially any planet in the fourth from the moon, if it's a soft planet, let's say Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, that's a good combination. Any cruel planet in the tenth from the, I would like to say, Moon is excellent in terms of lot many ways. Sun, Saturn, Mars, even Rahu and Ketu are good in 10th from the moon. And seventh house from the moon plays a very vital role because that is the challenge, trouble, the opposition from the mind. But that can also give you the recognition in life. So if let's say Jupiter, Venus, Mercury are there, they are up to some extent good. We add value to it. But if Sun is also there, that's a fantastic Purnima birth. But during Purnima birth, you need to understand that somewhere Rahu Ketu should not be conjuncted either with Sun or Moon. Otherwise, this will bring up lot many challenges in the life. And if somewhere Mars is sitting, up to some extent, Mars is good in lot many ways, except marriage life and business. Financial matter, this people should be very careful. Saturn up to somehow is good, seventh from the moon, but it will somewhere behave like Ketu also because it will cut down all the glamour, all the good things in life. Uh, we'll see lot many suffering, setbacks in the life, lot many criticism, lot many testing phases will come upon in the life. So this Kendra houses from the moon also is the second line of defense. Like the first line of defense is which condition we can say moon is in good condition. Second or 12th, at least one good planet. Even if a cruel planet is okay, fine. Second or 12th, there should be a planet. Even in the Kendra, at least one cruel planet should be from the moon. Fourth, seventh, 10th. Okay. And if moon is in dual sign, this becomes very challenging for the moon. Moon is very uncertain, I think troublesome if sitting in Gemini Virgo. Gemini is the natural third house, Upacha house, and it is the 12th sign from the Cancer sign. So Gemini is the most troublesome sign. As I mentioned, the Rahu Nakshatra is rolling there. Gemini moon itself is a big challenge. Now, I'm not putting on all the Gemini moon, but somewhere basically they can see they will suffer a lot of issues, basically in the family, happiness, in a lot of many ways, basically. If somehow the Tithi Lord is not very good with the Gemini moon, and if Gemini moon sign is somewhere falling in the third house, sixth house, eighth house, 10th house, this can be very troublesome moon. Okay. Then the second problematic sign is Virgo, Mercury sign. This is a conflicting sign. Prarabdha karma sign. Their moon basically is bound to deal with lot many challenges, conflicting mind, argument mind, fault finding mind. So here basically you will see lot of issues, immaturity. Look, moon in Mercury rule sign somewhere becomes very immature. Let's say if moon is sitting in Gemini Virgo and Mercury is combust, retrograde, connected with the Mars, Saturn. With Sun somehow it will be good, but Mercury should not be combust. That is the crux. Okay. And even in Sagittarius 5, Pisces basically there's a duality in relationship, in money matters, your faith, your trust basically fluctuates a lot. Moon by itself is a very fluctuating by nature. When it goes in the dual sign, it's a very problematic position. Why moon gets exalted in a fixed sign? A calm, composed, stable mind is a good mind in a Taurus, even in Leo. But Scorpio and Aquarius are the sign where moon with certain condition is okay. I don't consider Scorpio moon a very comfortable position. It's a negative indication in your birth chart, especially in the D4 chart. If moon is in Scorpio or in Aquarius, it's a big challenging situation. And if somehow Mars is combust or Saturn is combust, situation can be extremely worse in your life. You may not be able to extract the total potential of your mind in your life. Your good efforts will not. Whatever love, care, things you will give it to other will never come back to you in your life, even in financial matters. So that way, one of the things basically we have talked about the moon in this condition. Then apart from that, there are some more things basically you see there wherever moon is sitting there. If the third, sixth, 10th, and 11, all the Upacha houses for the moon, the third, sixth, 10th, and 11. If a moon is somewhere weak in the birth chart, okay, we consider it. But if there is any planet in the third, sixth, 10th, and 11th from the moon, again, especially for cruel planet, this adds a great power to the moon. This adds a great power to the moon. Moon somehow comes up all the challenges mentally and gets the support of the environment, hard work, and rises above the normal life. And moon basically controls the northwest direction in your life in the Vastu context also. So moon's placement is very important. Whenever basically Vastu dimensions, sometimes whenever let's say your moon is in very problematic condition, then basically you might be habituated of keeping not taking proper bath in your life, might be a very lazy person, might not going to temple to visit or something like that. So basically, whenever moon is with conjected with Saturn, or I would like to say moon is conjected with Rahu Ketu, never drink milk at the night time or the evening sunset time. Especially, be very careful. Nowadays, you might have seen there was a movie called Vash Vivash or something like that. A Gujarati movie was came. Somebody gave you a food, some uh, person in the form of sadhu, sannyasi, or somebody nearby your relative friend, basically jealous out you, so trouble out you, gave you something in the name of prasad, food, or something to eat as a sweet or something. But sitting with your friends in the group or unknown stranger people. Mostly it is told about everybody. Tantra, mantra, Vashikaran, lot of things. These are not merely jokes. It really takes place. It sometimes affects for a very short span, but sometimes it affects for a very long time. And this is comes under the black magic domain. So those who have basically are expecting everything free in life, those who rush and trust others very easily, especially girls, money attracts you, something you are deprived of something, and you come across some astrologer who maybe I would like to say a fraud or cheaters in the name of astrology. Because since the universe is in existence, from that time online, we have two different sides, good person, bad person. It is not the present day, the present time scenario that we have the good people, bad people. In every certainty you will find it that. But whenever you have moon in a bad condition, you're likely to attract bad people into your life. You will be falling for some of the people within the family life, within the surroundings. Look at the equations with your mother. If your equations of your mother's is not good, you see your mother never cares for you, if your mother treats you in a very bad manner, it's an indication that in past life you have tortured your mother like anything. You have not given the proper treatment. Moon Saturn conjunction is a bad combination. Betrayal, cheating tendencies, Moon Rahu conjunction, Moon Ketu conjunction. Now, if you see that just because I am suffering due to X, Y, Z people, okay, and keep on speaking negative things around the world, that will make your moon more worse in your life. Whenever your moon is in trouble, you need to do some uh, charitable activities in which way. Do services to the widow lady, single mothers, give them food, clothes, some kind of help to raise their children within your capacity, teach their children, guide them, try to make some things comfortable in their life, make them help to earn their bread and butter, try to guide, acknowledge something like that, distribute milk, donate milk, sugar, fruits, medicines, help them in some way. So these kind of things basically needs to be done in order to make sure rice need to be donated. These kind of things basically help there and never waste water in your life. Never waste water in your life. Avoid any kind of toxic drinking, basically alcohol. And whenever moon is basically in a bad condition in your chart, avoid consumption of a non-veg food or a fast food in your life, because look, moon is health also. A healthy mind is able to conquer the biggest battle in the life. But if you have a very bad food habit, drinking or something like that, you will literally destroy your moon qualities in your life. So friend, if you have basically moon placed in third house, sixth house, I would like to say eighth house, 10th house, you should not take anything free of cost from anything in life. This is my sincere request to all of the people. Even in marriage, even in business, even in profession, you might suffer in lot many ways. Now, a lot of people will say that when the moon is in bad condition, should we wear the gemstones? Let's say moon is very close to the sun. Should we wear gemstone? In certain ascendant, I would like to request you never wear empower moon by stone therapy. Which ascendant are there? If you are born in Aries ascendant, you can wear the stone of moon, pearl, moonstone. In Aries ascendant, moon is a fourth lord and a friendly planet to the ascendant lord. It's okay. In a Taurus ascendant, if moon is in bad condition, it's neither the friend, neither the enemy. But somehow you can wear the gemstone of moon, but moon should not be placed in Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then there is no use of wearing. It will create more trouble to the planet moon. But if somewhere moon is sitting in fire sign or earth sign is in bad condition, let's say bad Tithi or something like that in a Shadbala, then you can wear the gemstone of moon. But I would like to say whenever moon is in troubled in the Mercury rule sign or Saturn rule sign or Mars rule sign, we should never empower stone of moon. Rather do charity services in something like that. Okay. In Gemini ascendant, moon is a Marka planet, dangerous for life. So don't wear gemstone of. In Cancer ascendant, it is the ascendant lord, but again, if moon is sitting in 6th, 8th, and 12th, avoid wearing. Even moon in the 11th out Taurus, don't empower it. Exalted moon, combust, something like that. Don't empower through gemstones. Moon sitting in Scorpio, you can empower. Okay. Again, moon sitting in 4, 8, and 12 houses in Cancer ascendant is useless to empower through gem therapy. I strictly deny that wearing gemstones of moon, especially moon sitting in Libra, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Air sign don't empower moon through stone therapy. That is one of the best things. In Leo ascendant, moon is a 12th lord. So there is a no point of wearing the gemstone in that condition. In Virgo ascendant, moon is 11th lord. And 11th lord is dangerous for health and lot many ways. It's a very cruel house. People see that only gains achievement, but I think that may create a lot of trouble. So don't empower even in Virgo ascendant. In Libra ascendant, somehow you can wear the gemstone of moon only in the condition if the moon is sitting in a water sign or fire sign. Scorpio, second house. It will give great results in your life. But Mars or Saturn should not be conjected with the moon. Then or Rahu Ketu. Then only you can wear the gemstone of moon. Okay. It is a 10th lord, career lord. It will help you some way. In Scorpio ascendant, moon is a Badha Karaka planet, 9th house lord. So there is no point of empowering a Badha Karaka planet. No matter how much poor or bad condition it is. There's a other remedy for that. Then Sagittarius ascendant, moon is the lord of 8th house. Suffering on behalf of Prarabdha Karma, longevity thread. Never empower moon by stone therapy wearing a moon rule stone. Capricorn ascendant, moon is the lord of a 7th house, marriage. Marka house, never empower through the gemstone. Aquarius ascendant, 6th lord. Again, you cannot wear stones here of moon. In Pisces ascendant, yes, moon is the lord of a 5th house. It's an auspicious house. If moon is sitting in any of the water sign, then only you can wear the gemstone. But if moon is sitting in second house, Aries and Leap or Sagittarius, then you can wear. But if sitting in the Leo, don't wear. Moon in 8th house should never be empowered through. Moon in 6th, 8th should never be empowered through stone therapy. Okay. So, if anybody has a moon Atma Karaka, moon Amatya Karaka, for them, I would like to request you to treat motherly figure in a very good condition. For the female, basically, 10th house speaks about the mother-in-law, 8th house speaks about the in-laws, basically. So you should be very careful dealing with your mother-in-law or I think in-laws family. Basically, if moon is in the 10th house or 8th house. So these are the certain things basically you need to understand. So friends, this was my small description on the various points related to moon. If you have any questions, any doubts, you can drop down the comment section. And I request all of you people, those who have seen my video, please subscribe my channel, put a like and share with your friends and family. If you want professional consultation or want to study astrology professionally, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number, which I am dropping down in the description center. So that was in today's video, friends. I'll be soon coming within a week, very soon. So stay connected with me.